Hello and welcome everybody, this is Double Player with another daily Dota 2 cast. Here we have Nebuchadnezzar versus Katefhui, and well,
10 seconds.
some of you may immediately understand what does the
5
Radiant
seconds
team's
remaining.
name mean, and I'm going to abstain from translating it
Reserve
as
time.
yeah, that kind of actually has a curse word in it. And well, I'm pretty sure no one would really mind with me translating that, but I'll just stay on the safe side.
Radiant team ban.
But yeah, the first pick of the game as a whole was actually Ember Spirit. This is the first time Ember Spirit has actually gotten through the banning phase, and he was immediately picked up
10 seconds remaining.
by Kate.
5 seconds remaining.
And they will also take a Crystal Maiden as
Reserve
well.
time.
Nebuchadnezzar went with Nature's Prophet and Puck. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't gone with more
Double team ban.
with more heroes that have disables, as Ember Spirit can be very elusive if you don't manage to silence him in time or just stun him. Because if he finds out that there's trouble
10
incoming, he'll
seconds
just
remaining.
teleport to one of his Flame Remnants? Fire
5
Remnants?
seconds
Fire
remaining.
Remnants. Whoops.
Reserve time.
But yeah, it seems that that Nebuchadnezzar might want to push quite a bit. Well,
Dire
Prophet is
team
mostly known for his split pushing capabilities. Puck is also quite good at pushing every couple of seconds. This Illusory Orb and Waning Rift. And the bans, well, some of them are quite repetitive, or rather, we've seen them repeatedly in the previous games.
5 seconds remaining.
As we have Invoker and Nation of Persian banned by Nebuchadnezzar.
Reserve time.
We also see a Luna and Silencer being banned. I guess they don't want the cats, so I'll
Radiant
just
team
start
pick.
calling them like that to silence the Pug out of commission. And the third pick of Double N is going to be Undying with his supreme teamfighting capabilities, including Tombstone and well, all of his spells are quite heavily teamfight related. Aside
10
from
seconds remaining.
maybe DK, which is also used quite heavily during the laning stage, but it also helps by taking off, how much was it? 4 strength? Yeah, 4 strength of everyone who gets hit by the not very big AoE, but still you can. It is possible to hit all 5, but the enemy team needs to be clamped up, just as if they were struck with reverse polarity. And cats are going to be picking up Bristleback, which that pick kind of tells me that they might be going for early mid-game lineup, as Ember Spirit, well, he can scale quite well with items, mostly due to his Sleight of Fist.
10 seconds remaining.
But I ultimately think that he gets
Radiant team pick.
his top form is during mid game. Double N is going to pick up Slardar, probably to not allow. It could either be to decrease armor, Bristleback's armor, or Ember Spirits as well. But there's also the possibility that it could have been a denial pick,
10
as they didn't
seconds
want
remaining.
cats to grab 2 heroes with armor
5
reduction
seconds
skills.
remaining.
I mean, we could have
Reserve time.
like 8, like minus 28 on one person after a couple of seconds, and that person would be quite dead to well, Bristleback's Quill Spray and Ember Spirit's physical attacks. And that's going to be a Rubik picked up by Cats, as quite possibly actually no wait, Ember Spirit is most usually thrown on mid, so Rubik is probably going to assist him along with Crystal Maiden. With Bristleback going top, probably a solo. Although maybe they're gonna go with an Enchantress or a Chen pick to help the bottom lane. No, wait, what am I saying? They need to. I don't really know what they can. They might be going for a carry pick at this point, like a more late game thing. Despite what I said about them aiming for a early mid hip-topping team. And a Bloodseeker ban from Double N. Just quite curious. Especially since we have on the Double N's team we have Nature's Prophet and Puck, who are known for their escapability. And then Slardar can just stun and maybe sprint away or to TP away in a safe distance. And Undying isn't easy to kill as well. It would take quite a bit. So I don't know why Bloodseeker was banned. And Dazzle gets banned. I assume because they don't because they're gonna aim for kills that come out from bursts, and well, maybe not this much of a burst. Depends on since at the beginning Bristleback's Quill Spray they need to stack up before they deal quite a bit of damage. As well as Ember Spirit at the beginning isn't that capable of just blowing up anyone. And Double N is going to pick up Vengeful Spirit, known mostly for her Nether Swap ability.
Templar Assassin.
And here we have our mid pick on the Cats with the Templar Assassin. I assume that's going to be mid. And I can't really know. But yeah, Vengeful Spirit is quite known, like I said, for her ulti, which is able to just displace someone, and that's like kind of one of the most powerful ultimates when it comes to screwing with a player's capabilities in the middle of a team fight. As you know, someone suddenly you suddenly appear in a different spot, and you're like, oh crap, I need to reassess where I am. Like, am I immediately dead? Can I actually run away? It's not a thing that you can just it's a Vengeful Spirit's ulti is ultimately a thing that can change the team fight's flow in a second. And yeah, on Cat's side we have Exmoor on Templar Assassin going middle, Vagina Torix on Bristleback going top, Fabiana on Crystal Maiden, Capitan David LFT as Rubik. He's actually going to get caught by Magic Missile and multiple attacks. Everyone's stunned by the telekinesis, but ultimately Rubik falls and Templar Assassin suddenly declares GG. Okay, but ultimately, yeah. So Rubik being played by Captain David. Fabiana on Crystal Maiden and Cubelacer, something, Ember Spirit on bottom. So ultimately he's gonna go, he's gonna be the carry for cats. But I don't think he'll be spending that much time farming. Either way, on the double end side we have dash W TWB on Slardar. In the middle we can see 96 Dota, and that's a gank on Templar Assassin. She's going to fall, although Puck is quite low on HP as well as Vengeful Spirit, but yeah, that's in the first minute. Double N already has 2 kills. Let me go back to Saki, or whatever, however you read that letter, on Vengeful Spirit. Regen being picked up by Puck, which is quite helpful to him. Jellyman on the up lane as Nature's Prophet, and 966 Dota as Undying. Is this going to be an attempt to gank Puck? But he's just going to get away due to Illusory Orb. And Bristleback is going to be surrounded. Magic Missile coming out, DK, Slithering Crush. With Jellyman actually teleporting up, which I kinda missed. As I wasn't really expecting for him to TP in. I mean, it was quite visible that Double N would get their 3rd kill already. That's kinda bad. I mean, they already have 500 gold advantage. Just maybe not much, but I mean, get the kills ultimately. Nature's Prophet, Undying, and Vengeful Spirit, and Nature's Prophet actually picked up a DD room, and it seems they are planning to go for Templar Assassin, which they the plan which they forfeit, and he just throws a projectile at Ember Spirit. And let's look at the last hit. I mean, okay, Nature's Prophet versus Ember Spirit is not a good way to check who's winning there, considering that Nature's Prophet does have a kill, or rather did get a kill. But yes, Slardar actually having 13 last hits. Oh dear, Nature's Prophet has to be careful, because okay, teleport stop by himself. Sprout into teleport as he gets hit by a single Sleight of Fist, but yeah, he wasn't found out on time by Captain David, and now they actually have to fight through 2 preends to actually go back on the lane. And Bristleback needs to be careful because, yeah, he actually turns back pretty much right on time, as Vengeful Spirit was planning to run out from behind and strike Bristleback in the back with the Magic Missile. Let's look at, yeah, that's 18 last hits on Templar Assassin, but ultimately Puck is the one who's in advantageous position. Although levels, let's look at the level situation. I would have thought that Puck would be more ahead. Well, the kill was made by 3 people, so I guess the experience lead wouldn't be that big. But in terms of current gold, or no wait, net worth, there we go. Even net worth isn't really like, they're pretty much on the same level, but either way, where Assassin getting ganked by Vengeful Spirit, Illusory Orb and Magic Missile being used. Jellyman thinking about teleporting in, but deciding against it. Rubik coming in to help, and Puck barely lives. No wait, the Nature's Prophet is there, but and he sprouts Templar Assassin, but I don't think they're actually going to be able to do anything, as Vengeful Spirit doesn't have enough mana for another Magic Missile. In terms of levels, the 2 supports that are actually quite behind.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But yeah, Puck pretty much has to go back, as she is out of mana. Undying starting to chase Bristleback. Didn't take a level in Soul Rip. Instead, he went for more levels in Decay, which is kind of weird, as it. Okay, Bristleback gets stunned with the Slithering Crush, but Bristleback is just gonna walk around, spam Cool Spray, but he's gonna ultimately fall. As he got, well, what's his level? Yeah, he only has like one level in Bristleback, so even with his back turned, he only blocked 12% of damage, which is not that much. As he also lost a bit of strength due to Undying CK and a teleport, Wave of Terror, and Illusory Orb. Well, teleporting the Sprout from Nature's Prophet are going to ensure Templar Assassin's death, and that's already 0-5 in terms of kills. I think the first blood might have actually shook them up quite a bit, because, well, the GG call at the beginning was obviously said in a joking manner. That doesn't change the fact that Bristleback was trying to chase Sandra, but now he has to, well, Templar Assassin is going to help with a Psionic Trap and, well, Refraction, but Bristleback ultimately dies due to him being whacked multiple times with the Tombstone Zombies. Templar Assassin barely gets her Refraction up on time, but she's still going to fall due to amplified damage. And a double kill by Nature's Prophet actually on bottom on whom? I'm kind of confused. Both Ember Spirit and yeah, Ember Spirit just got back up. I think a well placed. He just used a well used. Used a well used. He just cast his ultimate very well, and Rubik is in quite a bind. He gets sprouted and gets hit with Illusory Orb. Tries to use Assault, but he just gets hit immediately. And Puck was able to just finish him off. And right now he's quite in a bind himself, but he's able to get away with Illusory Orb. Nine gets hit with a Psionic Trap, but that's not going to ultimately make anything happen. Although Fabiana was thinking otherwise, it seems. Yeah, let's look at the levels and all that when it comes to bottom lane. I mean, Nature's Prophet is already level 7, whereas Ember Spirit is level 6. I like the decision that Ember Spirit didn't take any levels in his Flame Guard, as he isn't really dealing with any magic damage in here, aside from the ultimate. But other than that, all damage from Nature's Prophet is physical. So we have a pause by Rubik. Yeah, that's ultimately 110. As they did kill Templar Assassin. No wait, I'm silly. As they killed. What did they kill? Oh yeah, Undying. Oh, right. And yeah. Okay. Shit pretty much hits the fan. As Tombstone is being used, Bristleback just stands still and gives up? I don't know what the hell that was about. And yeah, 1-4-1, or 2-4-1 ultimately as Bristleback finally falls. 3-4-1 as Pug gets a double kill. I'm not sure what Bristleback was doing there, lingering around with a couple of health. I think he was pretty much like he thought he was dead for sure. And okay, Nature's Prophet just keeps spamming his teleport for no real reason. Levi teleport, there we go, and he gets caught by a telekinesis immediately. But Rubik in turn will get Magic Missile, Sprouted, and Orb. Wrinkle being used on Bristleback, but they don't really have anything to do, and Ember Spirit is actually going to go in, using two two of his, or three even. I think he used, yeah, he used all three of his fire remnants to deal as much as possible. But oh, that waning rift didn't hit. No wait, it could have actually hit Ember Spirit, but Flanger was enough. But ultimately he gets crushed. As Sardar actually picked up a Blink Dagger, which I didn't mention.
Radiant's top tower has been
Top tier 1
denied.
gets denied by cats.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So the one time that Ember Spirit actually goes out, I don't think he really achieved anything. No, he finished out Vengeful Spirit, but aside from that, not really. He died as well as the Bristleback. And Nature's Prophet kills off Crystal Maiden. Which probably didn't even really look that flashy. Just Ultimate Sprout and all that. I missed to blink into Crush, but Rubik is still in quite a bind. Ember Spirit TP's in, Undying Tombstone being used.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Rubik finally falls. Bristleback going in hard.
Radiant's bottom
Ember
tower
Spirit
is
gets
falling.
hit quite hard, but he will actually... No, he actually dies due to Illusory Orb. Recall being used on Temporary Assassin and Crystal Maiden. And actually Sardar gets killed by Crystal Maiden. And Bristleback gets a double kill on Dying Vengeful Spirit. Buck finishes off Crystal Maiden, but then gets killed off by Vengeful Spirit, and Jellyman actually TP's on middle, which is quite a weird decision as he might get caught. Well, Rubik catches up and uses his telekinesis, and there's still 5-second cooldown, and yeah, he's going to be dead. This hit, and the Dying TP's in. Bristleback going in quite hard. Tombstone being used, but he's going to survive thanks to Bristleback. Rubik being caught out and killed. Temporary Assassin pretty much left alone. But she picks up a haste room and uses it immediately. But gets crushed. But that haste rune might very well be... and she, her last reflection charge falls off with the ultimate, which is quite unfortunate for Double N. But Temporal Assassin gets sprouted, and Ember Spirit shackled down, or chained down to two of Double N's, but then promptly Fire Remnanted away, as he couldn't really do anything more. And Puck gets himself a Blink Dagger. So that's ultimately two Blink Daggering mischievous heroes that can just, well,
Radiant's middle
Sandra
tower
can
is
just
falling.
can stun more than like one or two possibly, and Puck can just bind down two people at the same time, as he does not pick up a second level of Dream Coil on level 11 and 12, opting for more levels in Phase Shift. It's quite peculiar, as well the break stun gets bigger, and also the break damage as well gets higher, meaning that the decision to get away from the Dream Coil is not as easy. Also, I like the play by Ember Spirit, who decided to
Has fallen to the dark.
so close. Jellyman was so close to death. But yeah, Ember Spirit
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
able to get away from the Dream Coil with the use of Fire Remnants, as he's invulnerable when he flies away. So even though he did break the Dream Coil, he did not receive neither the damage nor any of the stun. So he was safe, but still. Nature's Prophet having fun with his teleportation skill again. But yeah, that's a level 5 Rubik. He doesn't even have spell steal and 15 minutes in. And I'm pretty sure he would have appreciated like one more skill in his arsenal to toss around. I mean, he could somehow get an illusory orb to help him escape better, or to chase down people with the telekinesis. There's also the amplified damage, which could help Cat, since they're mostly relying on physical damage. Silent traps and waves of terror being used on top as they try to stop Double N from pushing top tier 2. But Ember Spirit using his Sleight of Fist and getting amplified. Okay, Bristleback going in hard, going up, barely turning around in time to not get hit. But Green coiling up 1 or 2 and finishing up Rubik. Nature's Prophet finishing off 2 actually, Bristleback and Ember Spirit. Age is being used by Stardar, and Puck, rather Templar Assassin gets killed off despite her meld, and everyone on the Cat's team died. I mean, Rubik only got back up because he was so low level, and the GG being called by Cat. That doesn't really surprise me as they got killed 3 times over. Not really sure what happened with Cat aside from them being picked off time and time again. I mean, Rubik has actually 7 deaths, which I haven't even looked into. Puck got 9 kills. Slardar's quite an early blink, not the earliest one you could see, was also able to help Double N finish off any straggling members of Cat. But yeah, this has been Double Player. Thank you for tuning in for another daily cast. Signing off.